Alright, what's up guys? So, welcome to another review video, and in today's video, now, I would usually review something like this on my technology channel. I have a channel where I review different types of electronics. There's actually some other videos that I need to work on for that channel and stuff, but it's called Mossology, and yeah, it's just overall me talking on, like, you know, headphones. What else? Yeah, I've done quite a few headphones, so I think that's what I'm gonna work on for 2023. Is coming out with some different videos for that channel, because I'm like, man, it just seemed like at one point I was just doing nothing but talking on headphones. So I'm like, I don't know what's up with that. But anyways, in today's video, I will be reviewing the Meta Quest 2. This is a VR headset. These are well, here's one of the controls and stuff, but this is sick, okay? Like, no, this thing is amazing. It's pretty much, think of this as like a console on your head. So, and that's what I think what I am going to do for the Mossology channel, is do a video where I'm comparing this headset and the PlayStation VR headset. Unless they plan on coming out with something for the 5, because I know they did say they're going to come out with a headset for the 5. I don't see any other headset that I've ever had, because I've had a couple of headsets. And this has to be the best headset of all time. Like, I remember when I was in Louisiana, I think I still got that headset sitting somewhere around my room. But I went to Louisiana, got this one headset, but it was only meant for phones. So yeah, if you had like, yeah, so so no, the thing is this. It was only meant for phones. I don't know if there was like some VR games that was like on phones at the time. But there's like YouTube videos, and so I think the only, and it was horribly, like, the quality was just horrible back then when it came to that type of stuff. Like, it looked super, pretty much like I had the vision of when I would take my glasses off, but my glasses were on. So that's like that. I was like, no, that ain't gonna work. So then fast forward, I ended up getting a PlayStation VR headset. And I'm thinking like, oh, this is going to be sick. But yeah, once again, like, the quality just wasn't all that. And I'm like, this is not good. You know, like, you should not. And the crazy thing is, I think I spent more money on the VR headset for the PlayStation than I did for this. And this is by far the best headset of all time. Now, I don't know about, because I know so this is the 2. I don't know about the 1, and I don't know about the Pro. But I imagine, like, probably the Pro, it just has like a little bit more features than the 2. So it might not be a major difference. I'll have to check and see. Or if there is ever a day where I just, you know, have some extra cash just sitting around, and go out and buy the Pro and see how that is. But so far, no, I'm liking the 2. The 2, I've been watching YouTube videos. I play Beat Saber. I did play some other games, and the quality is decent. It's pretty good compared to like PlayStation. Cause no, that was one thing that I didn't like, was that when I would, and I'm gonna test out like recording a video with this and stuff. So I'm just, you know, currently right now just looking at certain video games. Like, more so shooting games. I think I am gonna get that Walking Dead game, because I did get that for the PlayStation. And yeah, you know, with PlayStation, like I said, the quality wasn't all that good. I will like do a video talking on that completely on my Mossology channel. But anyways, let's get back to this. So, what can this do? What can it not do? Fam, like I said, this is a console on your head. You don't need to plug it up to your computers to use it. You can just turn this thing on. There's a button on the side right here. You hold or you press this button. It's either you press or hold, whichever. I don't know how to turn the thing on. But no, so yeah, you do that. Place the headset on your head. Have the controls in hand. And so, and then for those wondering like how, because I know they were probably all like, brother, controls look mad weird. Like, how do you use these? Do you like do like this with them? Do you put your hands through them? No. So how you hold these is that you just, oh wait a minute, wrong hands. So yeah, so you hold them like this. So it's like you kind of like holding a normal controller, but you're bro, they could actually do some stuff. They could do it where it's like if you're sitting and you're just, well, then that's just defeating the purpose. I'm like, I could just do that with an Xbox or a PlayStation, regardless. But anyways, but yeah, this is how you hold the hand controls and stuff. So I'm pretty sure if you watch a bunch of other videos, like, let me like just show you. So this is how my hands look. All right, so you ain't got to put the like your hands through or hold them like this or or upside. It's just you ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to do all that. So but anyways, so yeah, let's actually talk on what happens when you are setting the VR headset up. So yes, you do have to set it up, create an account. I think I just signed in through like Facebook or something and then just did that. And then yeah, so what's dope was that Beat Saber came free with this headset when I purchased it on Best Buy. And I'm like, fam, like it was. So let me just actually tell y'all the backstory. So it's Christmas Eve, right? And me and my family were hanging out. So we were in a completely different city in Washington, but we were at the Best Buy. For those that live in Washington, I was in South Center. So I was in South Center, went and was like, I was near because we were getting like food and stuff. So anyways, we're right there at Best Buy, and I had been thinking about getting a VR headset for a while, and I have been having my eye on the MetaQuest 2. So I was like, you know what, let me check if this South Center Best Buy has it. So I go, seeing that they had it, ordered it, and then yeah, I was just waiting for them to, overall, like I said, me and my family, we're sitting out in the parking lot, like just smelling our food because the food was already like, it was ordered, like we got everything that we need to get. So I don't know why I just felt like I need to hold like the controls and just, now I feel like I'm doing the proper review, like showing at least one controller and then showing the VR headset. But so anyways, all right, getting back to the story. So we're sitting there waiting, and then eventually, because I was waiting, because I was going to do a pickup thing, so I was like, okay, just go and just wait. And then when they send me an email saying that it's ready, all right, cool. So nothing, no email, just sitting there like, okay, I'm pretty sure. That's the one thing that I'm going to say is like Best Buy, I don't know what they got going on, because even right now, so I've recently been doing upgrades to my PC, and I'm waiting for this part to come in, and they just, I don't know, I thought I should have just did, well, then again, I'm like, I tried doing it yesterday, and yeah, it was a different part. Oh my God, I'm like, it's just, this week has been stressful, I'm gonna tell you that much. All right, so, but anyways, getting back to the VR headset story. So I'm waiting, and eventually I go into Best Buy, and I'm like, hey, I'm here to pick up my stuff. And then they're all like, well, it's not ready yet, it's best to just cancel it out and then just buy it. And I'm like, well, why not just go and get it? Like, you're wanting me, instead of just getting it off of the shelf. I don't know what VR headset am I buying. Like, am I buying a VR headset from the store, for like the front of the store, or am I getting one from the back? What's the difference? So I'm like, what? It made no sense how they had said that. I was like, all right, so just to say once more and just clearly, what they wanted me to do, all right, after I had ordered it online, they wanted me to cancel out the purchase, go find it in the store, and then pick it up. And I'm like, you mean to tell me the times when I see these, because they've told me, they said that the blue shirt people, they're the ones that be unlocking doors and doing stuff. How many blue shirt people do you have working today? Like, I guess, like, okay, maybe because it was like Christmas Eve and stuff, so I'm like, all right, maybe I am jumping the gun, maybe I'm playing the blame game a little bit too much, but I'm just saying that just doesn't even make, so why do that? Okay, so this is what I wanted to say, but I'm like, that just don't make no sense. So what I eventually ended up doing, and I'm like, shout out to Best Buy for allowing me to do that, but I just switched to the a different Best Buy store, and I was like, I'll just go there and pick it up, in which they had it ready. I went and switched stores. Maybe it was like freaking some Nicolas Cage stuff, like, and it was like the thing, no, so it was like pretty much there waiting for me in like less than 60 seconds, and I'm like, all right, cool, dope, so I'm just gonna go there and get it. But why not just have it? This is what I should have said, but I'm like, okay, well, if I go there and get the VR, that's my VR headset, right? So like, why not just go and just be like, okay, well, you already purchased it, so just go find the VR headset that you bought, come back up here, we'll do all that workout stuff for you and things, and then we'll send you on your way. And I'm like, that would have made more sense if they would have said, hey, look, like, we don't have enough people in the store right now, so if you go and get the VR headset that you purchased and stuff like from the shelf, then yeah, just come back up here, we'll scan it, work all that stuff out, and we'll send you on your way. If that would have been the conversation, okay, cool, dope. But you're saying I gotta go cancel it out, buy it again. I don't know. I'm like, that just don't make sense. I'm like, cause how long is it gonna take for the money to go back into my account? I'm like, I'm not trying to have it where it's like, oh well, it'll take 24 hours for the money to go back in your account. So I'm spending another unnecessary amount of 300 and altogether. Like, cause it was three. So this retails at $3.99. So I'm like, what after tax, like 400 and something. So $800 all in one day for one VR. No, I'm like, no. What I'm gonna do is just switch stores, go on about my business. So yeah, and I was like, and that was just something that I thought of myself, and I'm like, I just, man, like I don't get it. I just don't get it. But anyways, so yeah, I came home, started using it, setting it all up and stuff. Play Beat Saber. Beat Saber, in my opinion, is like one of the best games on the VR headset. Like then this is probably the dopest thing about this. So when you put this VR headset on, all right, I don't know. Spoiler alert. I guess I don't know how I can necessarily spoil like. I don't know. I don't know how I'm spoiling it, but at the same time, it's like if you do want to just use this for yourself and see, then go right ahead and do it. I definitely recommend buying this. But what's so dope about this is that when you put this VR headset on, you would think like, okay, you're gonna need like to set up I think you overall can. I think this has like a Bluetooth capability where you can set your headphones up, but this, like, they have the audio. I think, where's the audio? They have like this thing where you play. Is this it right here? I think, or is this like, no, I think this is it right here. So there's this like line, like right, hold on for a second. I gotta show y'all. And I think that's where like the noise comes from and stuff. Hold on, so if you guys see like that line right there, I think that's where the noise comes from. But it plays out a noise, but it sounds like you have headphones on. And it tripped me out because I was like, I had my headphones on, like waiting, because I was like, okay, well, I know I'm gonna have to set my headphones up. So anyways, I have my headphones on waiting, and I'm hearing it, and I'm like, okay, I don't remember setting it up. So like I'm confused because I'm like, how is it playing audio? Well, let me take these headphones. Bro, it reminded me of this dream that I had when I was like flying. Where was I flying back from? Was it Louisiana? I think it might have been I think it was Louisiana. I remember I was flying back and I had this dream where it was like I took my headphones off. It honestly, it kind of came off as a nightmare. I started panicking a little bit when I was on that plane. But anyways, so in the dream, I remember I paused the music, and the music was still playing. So I took my headphones off, music was still playing. I lunged the headphones across the room, music was still playing. Then eventually I woke up from the dream, and then I remember I pulled my phone out and paused the music, and I'm listening. I'm like, okay, the music will stop, because I'm like, I can't go through my whole life just having Waka Flocka Flame just playing over and over and over. No, I'm like, that's gonna have to stop. I'm like, I can't do that. I'm like, somebody either gonna have to cut my ears off, but I'm like, I just know. I'm like, not saying that he's a bad rapper, but I'm just saying, listening to him, that happened years ago. If I still would have just been hearing his, I have been flipping out, all right? So, but anyways, no, that is honestly one of the dopest features on here, is that you can use headphones if you want to. I guess, like, yeah, if you're like playing in a room where it's like kind of, like loud, and then you just kind of want to just have your headphones in. So it ain't like it cancels out like noise, because it's not like there's headphones here. It just plays like, it just has like speakers here where it doesn't play as loud, but it plays loud enough for you to like hear what you're doing. And it does have like a volume thing. So I guess if it is too loud or too quiet, you can, adjust the volume on here. I'm telling you, like, this VR headset, I am going to do some videos, most likely on my gaming channel, showing y'all the different types of games that they have on here. But yes, this VR headset, it is well worth it. It is honestly, in my opinion, the best VR headset on the market right now. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, there's probably some other VR headsets out. So the thing is this, and I think I did say that earlier in this video, you can use this directly without plugging it into your computer. So you don't need a computer, but I would recommend, like, if you are going to get games, like right now, I think I only have YouTube and Beat Saber installed on here. But if you very well can just go on Steam, because with this, so I have to say, like, the downfalls with the VR headset, if I could think of any downfalls, is that it doesn't have enough memory, because I think this is only 128 gigabytes. So I'm only going to be able to install like maybe a few games at a time. And then on top of that, with the controllers, it's like it's battery operated. Well, I mean, like everything is battery operated, but no, I need like batteries to like take out, put back in. So it's not like something where I could just go in and charge. But I guess I can just get rechargeable batteries in that little pack thing, plug it off up in the wall, and then yeah, just do it like that. But other than that, yeah, I just wish that it had more memory, and I wish that these, like, you could just plug them off up into the wall and charge them and stuff. So that overall could have been with this cord, could have been it, bro. That honestly would have been kind of dope though, where it was like if the cord would have been like a plug-in, and then you just like you unplug it, and then it can go, like go as a strap and stuff for your arm, but then also doubles up as a like a charging cable and stuff. So you just like unplug it, plug it off up in the wall, then plug it back up, zip tie the thing to your wrist and stuff, so it, like, you know, stays on, and then there you go. It could have been that, you know, but I wonder what the Pro does. Now I'm curious, like, I'll probably end up going to watch a video and things of the Pro and see what's the difference between this and the Meta Quest 2 and the Pro, because I'm like, bro, I don't know what more they can do with the, maybe it's like 4K quality. Well, it's like the quality in here, I think it's already good. So like, I don't know. I'm gonna watch some videos, but yeah, definitely if I had to give this a rating, 10 out of 10. Even though it had like its downfalls where it's like, you know, it doesn't have enough memory and you have to replace the batteries. And so I haven't had to replace the batteries like recently, and I don't know how many batteries these things like go through, but I haven't played it in a couple of days. So that's why I'm like, I think that's what I am gonna do, is like, you know, just overall see how long they last, or just, you know what, let me just look it up real quick online, because I'm like, I feel like that, you know, if I'm gonna do a proper, how long does the Meta Quest battery last? A fully charged Oculus Quest or Meta Quest will give you about 2-3 hours of battery life. That's more than enough of charge for some, but for some, the built-in battery is not nearly long enough for gaming or extended media sessions, especially if multiple people are sharing. Okay, I think that's for the headset, but controller batteries. Meta doesn't list the controller battery life on its spec sheet, so we reached out to ask. A representative responded by saying to expect to go up to 8 hours, but cautious they can vary based on usage conditions, which content titles are being used. So up to 8 hours. And that's like, you know, if you're just using it nonstop. Me, it's like I have used it, I think altogether like less than an hour. And the only time I did charge the headset was the day I got it and stuff. So I think hold on for a second, let me turn it on. Just see where it's at right now. But yeah, it's like it's honestly it's one of the dopest headsets out there and stuff. So I'm happy with this purchase. But, you know, let it load up and things. And it looks so, like, when you have it like plugged in, it looks so like clear and stuff. So what's going on? Bro, this thing is not. What? Hold on for a second. Let me. Create new bound. Oh yeah, so you gotta like create like a boundary thing. I just wanted to see what the battery life was on. Is that the wrong? Well, it's still on. So I'm not tripping about it. So yeah, it's like it is still on. The battery is like, I was just trying to check it, but it's like, yeah, you gotta do that every time though when you're turning it on. You gotta create a boundary for yourself, because no, like, so it's dope. That was another thing I forgot to mention. So these like black dots like right here and stuff, like there, right here, and then also there, it's like cameras. So when you have this VR headset on, it lets out this like black and white image of your surroundings. So like you honestly, if you don't tell nobody that, you can trick them in things and just be all like, oh, okay, you know, like stand in front of me, and then if they're not moving, it's like, hey, you gotta like stand like, okay, then you like grab their shoulder and like just scare the life out of them and stuff, and just make it seem like that, you know, because yeah, it's like then it's like you can't really like tell, or it's like or anything, and so you could just say like, oh, it is a sensor, but it ain't got like no camera. So bro, I'm like that honestly could be a good trick. I'm gonna be messing with some people with this, but anyways, yeah, and that being said though, once again, make sure you guys go out and get you the MetaQuest 2 or the Pro. I don't know what the difference are, but I imagine like the Pro is probably like slightly better. And yeah, probably even getting getting, what was that? Oh, like there's this like clip-on thing, so it like, you know, it like the padding that stays on your face and stuff. I think maybe if it's like if it gets kind of messed up, you could replace it in things. But and all right, because I know people are probably all like, well, wait a minute, you wear glasses, is this glasses friendly? It is glasses friendly. So glasses friendly, you can wear these while your glasses are on. I haven't tried it without my glasses, but I imagine that yeah, it's probably going to, yeah, I keep my glasses on because I'm like, I just feel comfortable with my glasses on. But anyways, yeah, so glasses friendly. What else? Yeah, it's just it's dope. It's definitely one of the dopest things out right now. So yeah, if you don't feel like well, I mean, then again, I'm like, I feel like that, you know, people, if you didn't really want to get like an Xbox or couldn't find an Xbox or a PlayStation, you could very well get this and have the most amount. So they have one that's 120 like 6 or 8 gigabytes, which is this one, then one that's 256. And it's the same one, just more memory. And then with the Pro, how much memory does the Pro have? How much memory does the MetaQuest Pro have? The Pro has 12 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage. The Pro's resolution is 1920 1800 pixels per eye, about the same as the Quest 2's resolution. However, the headset uses a local dimming backlight system that offers improved contrast. Meta says the display shows 130% larger color gamut than okay, so it is like slightly better and stuff. But other than that, it was like people were just seeing that, it just showed me, it was like, yeah, it's like it ain't much of a difference. But yeah, go out and get you the MetaQuest 2. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. All right, so but anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.